Hello, Capricorn, and welcome to your Embracing Joy reading for the month of February. In this reading, we're going to look at what joy or blessings are trying to come into your life. And then we're going to take a look at what obstacles might be delaying that joy from coming in, so that you can go ahead and eliminate those obstacles and allow the joy to come on in. So first, let's take a look at what joy is trying to come in. Intuition and manifestation. Wow. So, you are somehow this month going to become more intuitive, more of a master of manifesting what it is that you want in your life. This is a lovely energy. You may have been trying to manifest something for quite a while. And you're going to get some, intuitive messages, synchronicities that allow you to perhaps, we're going to look at your obstacle, but perhaps work around the obstacles that you see in your life so that you can go ahead and get really clear about what it is that you're trying to manifest. Because in her crystal ball, it looks kind of like a house and a car. But it's all foggy. It's kind of like not crystal clear. And in order to manifest what we want, we have to get so super clear about what it is that we actually want. And maybe this month, you're going to actually get the clarity to manifest what it is that you want to manifest. Okay, so your sacred Traveler card is Distant Thunder. Clear the air. Oh, I love this card. Capricorn, I can't remember. Did you have this like last week? So let's talk about this. The Distant Thunder is the message from Spirit is that it's time to clear the air. It's time to clear the clutter from your life, from your mind, so that you can get crystal clear and manifest what it is that you want. So, one of the things that you could be really working on in the month of February is cleaning out everything that's in your house or in your life, in the roles that you play, the people that no longer serve you. Like, start eliminating things that are zapping your energy. Because, you look at this dark cloud over here and you see the lightning bolt. Well, the lightning bolts represent energy. But the energy isn't coming to her. Of course, you don't want to get struck by lightning. But the energy is all fragmented. It's going in all of these different directions. So one direction could be, you have your work life. You have your family life. If you have children, you have that. You have your own spiritual growth, your own path, your hobbies. So your energy can be really fragmented. And one of the problems is that if we have too many things that we either roles that we play, people that we have to keep connections with, or things in our house, they're just zapping all of our energy. They're sucking up all the energy, and then there's nothing for us. And Spirit is really sending you the message that it's time to kind of like clean up your mind, clean up the clutter from your mind, from your life, from your house. Get everything in order, because there's two reasons. Number one, you are not at this time crystal clear about what it is that you want to manifest, because you're so busy taking care of all of this stuff, right? And it's zapping all your energy. It's time for you to clear that up so that you can get into this sense of being really clear about what it is that you want to bring in your life. The other thing is, the second reason to clear up all this clutter is that if you have all of this stuff in your life, guess what? You have no room for something new. So Capricorn, this is just kind of like a message from Spirit that it's really time to take a good look at your life and see what it is. See what things can you eliminate, what roles that you play in your life you can eliminate, and if needed, what people in your life do you need to either eliminate or not allow to zap as much of your energy as they are right now. Okay, so let's take a look at your present energy. Between worlds, yes. So I think that fits so perfectly, because here she is sitting here looking at the crystal ball, trying to envision what it is that she wants. But it's not clear, because behind the scenes, she's got all this stuff going on. And gender doesn't matter, but both of them appear to almost be like princesses, right? And they're trying to bring things in. And with this card, I feel kind of like you're in between. You may have been on a journey for a while. You may have already eliminated a lot of things from your life, but you haven't finished that job. And you're standing right here on this line. And Spirit is really saying it's time to finish the job of cleaning out your house, your mind, your fragmented energy. It's time to eliminate all those things that no longer are serving you, because it's preventing you from stepping into this colorful world and bringing in whatever it is that you're starting to think about. It could be that for a while you just didn't even have the time to sit and think about what it is that you want. Then you may be I just, looking towards the future. We all waste so much time hoping for the future, wishing for what's going to happen in the future. But the problem is that in the meantime, you're not really making room for it, and it cannot come in. It just cannot come in unless you make room for it. Okay, so let's look at your obstacle. What is preventing you from clearing all this out and getting crystal clear on what it is that you want in the future? Angel balance. Yeah, so you're just not balanced because this is your obstacle. The angel of balance is going to come in and try to help you find more balance. But the way to find balance in your life is to not have so much to have to juggle, right? Because when we're balanced, it's so much easier to balance, just a couple of things that are light than a lot of things that are really heavy. And we're having to spend a lot of time just trying to keep them in balance. If they're light, then you can balance them very easily. And let's look at this, right? Here's the flamingo balancing between these two worlds. I think it's you're spending a lot of time thinking about what you want once you get here, but you also feel like you can't get there. And really the reason is because you are still holding on to so much that's in this part of your life. And it is really time to clean it out. I just realized there's clouds here, and then there's, kind of dark clouds here, right? Those clouds they're zapping your energy. They're blocking the sunshine. The sun wants to shine. You have to clear those clouds. Get rid of the stuff. Okay, here we go. Broken open. Yes. Sometimes, and I know this because, we all go through those times in our life where you're almost forced to clear out some things in your life. And one of the things that's really hard about that, or at least when I went through it, one of the things that's really hard about that is that when you're getting rid of things or people or roles in your life that you've played, is that there's sadness because you feel I'm closing out that part of your life. And there's also kind of some regret. It didn't work out the way I thought it was going to work. That type of energy. But here's the thing, is that That's part of your healing process, is that when you're getting rid of some of this baggage that's holding you back in this world, when you start getting rid of that, you're going to feel so much lighter. Your heart is going to open. You're going to get excited about the future because you're just not going to have all of this energy fragmented in a zillion different ways. It's going to become laser focused. And what it is that you are really wanting to bring into your life is going to get laser focused in your mind so that you can really start moving towards it. Here's the other thing, is that when you're holding on to all the baggage of the past, because, this is really about, it says clear the air. It's about clearing out the baggage of the past. Once you clear out the baggage of the past, it's like you're so much lighter, you can move so much quickly into the future. It's like if you go on vacation and you had, 10 heavy suitcases and you're trying to carry all of them, from, the car to the hotel or whatever, wherever you're going. It's just almost impossible. It just drags you down. But if you only had one or two little bags, you could hop down the sidewalk. You could be in your hotel room, throwing on your swimsuit and heading out to the beach to swim with the flamingos or the dolphins or the seagulls, right? So just think about it. What is it that you can eliminate from your life so that you can start bringing in some better stuff? Okay, so let's clarify these. 3 of Fire. Yeah, this is kind of like you getting in your boat. This is the 3 of Wands. Starting to take those first little baby steps to clearing out this past. One little trick I love is that I'll set the buzzer for like even 15, 20 minutes and I'll get a large garbage bag or something and I'll go around the house and I'll look just for things that I can, either give away, gift away, or if I need to, just trash. Sometimes you just have to trash it or recycle it. And if you just spend 15 minutes, I did this the other day. I set the buzzer for 15 minutes. I did the 15 minutes and I was just like on a roll. And I think I did it for like 2 more hours. It felt so good. It felt so good. So just, give yourself just 15 minutes. Take a baby step towards cleaning out some of this clutter. Okay, here we have the sun. Yeah, so you're blocking the sun. You don't, the sun card is like the total happiness card. And I think part of the problem is you don't know what's really going to make you happy. Because I think you're still so caught up in the past and looking at the past and looking at, regrets about the past. I'm kind of getting that message. Okay, and here is 7 of Water. So having lots of choices. The problem is that when your life is so fragmented like this, you don't have a lot of choices, right? Your time and energy are so spent on whatever it is that you have to do on a day-to-day basis just to keep everything in balance, right? I mean, you spend your entire day just keeping it all in balance at work, at play, with your family, with your friends. It's just a total balancing act. So you have no extra time to do the things that you would really like to do. And the only way you can get to having more time is by eliminating some of the energy zappers, right? The lightning is like the energy zappers. It's, this is a lovely energy. This can mean like confusion and chaos, but I honestly think that once you get this cleared out and you start thinking about manifesting, what's going to happen is you're going to be broken open. Your heart is going to be broken open and you're going to have all these choices to choose from. part of this issue could be that you feel like you have no choices. Well, that's just because you're just so fragmented. Your energy is so fragmented there. Okay, so let's take a look here. We have the Knight of Pentacles, and it's in reverse. So the Knight of Pentacles is a slow-moving energy. So I do feel like this month, you might get some inspiration to start. You might, sometimes it's kind of like you just get sick and tired of sitting here. Like, it's kind of like you're sick and tired of it. And it's kind of like, nobody's going to do this but me. Like, nobody's going to come in and save you. Like, you're going to have to get in the boat and you're going to have to move forward. And, this boat is only so big. So you got to throw out everything that you don't really have to have. People, roles that you play in your life, job situations, stuff in your house. Like, you have to get in the boat by yourself and move forward. And the Knight of Pentacles is usually slow moving. You're going to get some inspiration this month that says, you know what, I'm getting in this boat and I'm going now. And nobody's going to stop me. And good for you, Capricorn. Good for you. I love that. Okay, so let's see here. The Sun with the Four of Cups. Yeah. So what's happening is you're blocking your sun. This is, the cup the universe is trying to give you. They're like, hey, look at me. I'm over here. And you're lamenting about these 3 cups that have spilt. And you're like, no. That's because you're kind of like still looking back. You're trying to carry all this baggage. Put the baggage down and accept this cup. The universe is really trying to give you a cup of love. You're just ignoring it. You're ignoring it because you just have so much going on. Okay, and over here, the Devil. I love this. Oh my gosh, and it's in reverse. I like to have goosebumps. Yeah, so the Devil, if the Devil's upright, it means that you're almost like addicted to holding on to something. And it could be a person, it could be, a decision you made. It could be about regrets of the past, like just, almost addicted to it. It can be a mindset, like a negative mindset about your life. Things are never going to work out for me. It could be a mindset of I'm not worthy of all of this. I'm telling you that if you clear this out, you're going to get your mind clear and you're going to throw out the Devil. You're going to turn it upside down and you're going to release yourself from these mindsets that are kind of holding you back. You're going to get excited. You're going to manifest. You're going to get crystal clear about what it is that you want. Oh, this is lovely, Capricorn. Okay, so let's get a creativity oracle here. Let's see what we have. Oh, interesting. Direction. Switch gears, reboot, and try a new and different direction. Yeah, I really think that, part of your mindset right now could be, well, I'm doing the best that I can do. Well, I always think that we are always doing the best that we can do. The thing that the universe is trying to tell you is that you are doing the best you can do with what you perceive to have to deal with. Let's put it that way. You're doing the best you can with your perception of what you think you have to do. But what they're saying, the universe is saying, you need to try a different direction. You may be feeling like you have to do it all alone. The other day I was, I'm in this, like purging mentality right now. I love it at the beginning of the year. And spring is coming, so it's always like my purging time of the year. I had my daughter come over the other day because I was like, I can't do this physically all by myself. I had some heavy things that I needed to lift and move out. And so I called her out and I said, hey, can you come over here and help me? And we ended up having a lot of fun. I mean, we got a lot done, but we also had a lot of fun. And maybe also realizing that sometimes we do need help from others. Like, you don't have to do this all alone. If there are roles that you're playing or things on your plate that you're like, I have got to get this off my plate, I can't do this anymore, I've got other things I have to take care of, then it's maybe time to reach out to coworkers, family members, friends. What can they do? How can they eliminate some of the things that are on your plate? And sometimes we also have to just get really honest with ourselves and say, is this really supposed to be on my plate? Or am I doing something that really belongs on somebody else's plate? Okay. And you know, Capricorn, you are the sign of hard workers. And I just got this message. Make sure that you're putting your hard work and your efforts into the things that are the best for your higher good. Make sure you're not spending a lot of energy on things that aren't really on your plate, aren't really on your path. Like, make sure you're not helping others more than you're helping yourself. Put yourself first. Put yourself first and ask for help if you need it. Okay, these two popped out, so I'm going to read these two and then we'll get a final message from the universe. Opportunity. Wondrous possibilities and opportunities await you. Stop dwelling on past mistakes. Surrender the past lovingly. There is nothing to regret. All is always in perfect and divine order. Everything that you've ever experienced has helped you in some way. The past is behind you. The path ahead is clear. Move forward joyfully and fulfill your heart's desire. You know, that is right here. The past is behind you. You're right here, right? The past is behind you and the path ahead is clear. It's about getting super crystal clear about where you want that path to go. Clear the air. Oh, this is beautiful. And put down the regrets. Put down that heavy baggage. Because no matter what happened in the past, it was for your higher good. It was to help you in some way in the future. All right, the other one is prayer. Dear God, help me always to remember that this present life is but a fleeting moment within eternity. Help me always to remember that this life is but a dream. Help me always to remember that you exist within everyone and everything. Help me always to remember that love is all there is and all else is an illusion. Thank you. And yes, you know, sometimes when we keep spending time looking at the past, it just elevates our fear, our feelings of regret, sometimes guilt or shame. It's time to put that down and to step into this bright new future that you have. Capricorn, this is a lovely, lovely reading. I'm really excited for you. Really spend some time. What's one thing you could eliminate in your life? Could you take a step today to eliminate that or just make it not as much of a priority? Put yourself first. Put yourself first. Okay, I'm going to get a final message from the universe. And Capricorn, if you have enjoyed this reading, I would really appreciate it if you would like this video and perhaps subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate all of your love and support. Okay, so here's what the universe has to say. Love, in spite of it all. Before this odyssey ever began, there was you, your best friends, and wide-eyed curiosity among you who would be the first to leap, the first to forget, the first to kiss, the first to tell, the first to fall, the first to get back up, and the first to remember that it all began with a dare to love in spite of it all. Is that you, Murgatroyd, the universe? P.S. I remember the glint in your eyes, all three of them. That is such a lovely message. It really is, because it does talk about the fact that, you know, once we go down the path, sometimes things occur that we forget that the only thing when we all started out was to love in spite of it all, to go into life with all that zest and excitement for the future. And the only way that we can continue to have that zest for the future is to keep the baggage of the past in the past. Just put it down, leave it there, and step forward. Put that glint back in your eye and love in spite of it all. All right, Capricorn, I'm going to leave it there. I wish you lots of love and light in this situation and all your situations. Bye for now.